Here we are, back as promised for the second half of Snowbreak's 2.5th anniversary to grab our Marian Aquila. She and her logistics squad are given out for free to anyone logging in right now. She's a damage amplifier designed to synergize particularly well with this update's main damage dealer, Acacia Chrono Echo. Last time we looked at Acacia in isolation, so now let's see the two of them in action together. Before diving straight in, we all know that warm-up's important, so let's get our heartbeat up with Snowbreak's real gameplay. Like Acacia, Marian has multiple interaction scenes as part of her covenant. Oops, did I spill that? I'm so clumsy. Let me wipe that for you. She did not mind at all. Let's unwrap that present. There's some top-tier gooning to be had here. Snowbreak does not disappoint. Now that we got that out of our system, let's have a rundown of her kit. Marian is a type of support character that confers all of her bonuses without taking up any field time. After using her support skill, she will join the battlefield in what is called the Sky Hunt state to launch follow-up attacks at your targets. While she is on field, she provides additional attack to the main operative based on 12% of her own attack. Her follow-up attacks will apply rending wound to the target. This is just a dot, but when she has a weapon equipped that matches her damage type, the whole team will deal 15% more damage to targets with rending wound or gash type debuffs more broadly. This scales further with her alignment index, so you're looking to build both attack and alignment index on her to increase these passive bonuses. Her logistics squad grants another 30% damage bonus to the main operative, plus up to 24% via her follow-up attacks. By the way, I'm not sure what kind of pose she's striking here, but I won't complain. If you have a weapon, you get another 30% bonus for the main operative, plus 15% vulnerability via her follow-up attacks. The condition for this to activate is kinetic skill damage, which she does via her dot. My god, this is a lot of passive amplification. So with my current stats, we're granting about 600 attack and 80% bonus damage to Acacia. With her weapon, we're adding another 30% damage and 15% vulnerability. Since the normal opponents in the trial stage died too quickly, let's jump right into a showcase against this version's new boss. By using Marian's support skill, we're summoning her to the battlefield on the Sky Hunt state. She's hovering there above ground, waiting for the main operative to attack. While she is present, you'll notice a purple frame around the screen as a visual cue. The purple diamond symbol shows the state of her attack readiness. When fully charged like this, she will launch her follow-up attack against the target. As I attack with Acacia, she joins in on the fun, raining lasers and rockets down from the sky. Note that these are separate instances of kinetic damage, so the stacking bonus of her logistics squad is immediately maxed and effectively permanently active. You can also see the dot and vulnerability debuffs on the boss, which are maintained so long as you keep attacking. As we continue our assault, you can see the downtime of follow-ups by observing the diamond symbol. You'll notice that the debuffs are refreshed each time Marian launches her attack. Marian stays on field so long as she has S energy to maintain the Sky Hunt state. It consumes 2.5 energy per second, but she recovers 5 energy with a 1 second cooldown whenever the deployed operative deals damage. That essentially means she is able to remain for as long as you have targets to hit. Once the boss's shield is broken, it enters a state of invulnerability. Now you can see Marian's S energy drop for the first time. As soon as it spawns a target for us to attack, we can stop the decline. As the boss returns to the field, we're able to creep back up again. That's pretty much it for her supporting gameplay. Summon her to the field, enjoy lots of amplification, and don't worry about her uptime so long as you have targets to pummel. Her ultimate can't be used while she's in the Sky Hunt state, so she's literally the easiest to play support you can imagine. Now I don't know if there are other characters with a playstyle like her, but I'll say this is as convenient as it gets. Personally, I've never been a fan of quick swapping gameplay. Having an operative do all their supporting from the sideline without ever requiring a second thought is just ideal for lazy gacha gamers. I guess we should also take a look at her gameplay in the role as a main operative, though I don't think you'd ever want to use her that way. While she is your controlled character, she has this beacon function similarly to how she works in her supporting capacity. On the ground, you can see an indicator for its attack range. You can direct the beacon towards your opponents by pressing her skill, or to follow a specific target by holding it down. It will attack the enemy, and by shooting at the beacon, Marian's shots are spread to nearby opponents for some AoE damage, while also refilling her ammo. Her debuffs are applied through the beacon's attacks. Her ultimate adds more AoE damage to clear smaller enemies, but again, it can't be used when she's in the Sky Hunt state supporting another operative. I'm glad she never needs to be actively controlled, because this shoot at the beacon minigame takes too much effort for a shooting handicapped player like myself. So yeah, I think that is everything about Snowbreak's latest support. I'm honestly surprised she's this strong. I like the comparison to other meta supports, but it's hard for me to imagine that there are many that provide this much passive amplification and convenience in their playstyle. Normally, when a character is given out for free in a gacha, I'd expect them to be kinda mid, maybe serving one niche purpose if you're lucky. But let me know what you think of her. Aside from the new character, there are also more new game modes to enjoy. There's a type of tower defense with roguelike elements, and some co-op game modes, where you can shoot enemies with friends rather than by your lonesome. Most notably though, is this Dono Duel event in which you collect cards or units that you then use to auto-battle against opponents with grid-based strategic placement. You can farm new cards in a way that is in line with Snowbreak's usual gameplay, and then upgrade them to higher rarities, equip them with skills, and so on. It's quite extensive and high effort for a supposed minigame. You can easily sink some time into this, and in return get some fun out of it. Overall, I feel this update was a big win for Snowbreak fans. I guess not every patch has this much content and free stuff, but this is certainly a good time to return to the game. For the veterans among you, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Are you happy with where the game's at? In any case, thank you so much for watching. See you next time.